Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to Architect's Exodus. Now, you might be wondering, Modern, this is not Hightail. Well, yeah, it's not. Um, Basically, I saw this mod pack comes out. It's by an amazing guy called Chosen Architect alongside the FTB team. So I was like, okay, well, this is interesting. Might as well just give it a try and, give it a playthrough. So let's start and see what this modpack have in offer for us. Welcome to Helheim. And here we are in the Shadowlands of Helheim. And as you can see, we can fly basically. We are a god trying to regain our powers. So useful command, we can have home and set home. And if we found a bug, of course. And damn, that's loud. So we start from here, signs of life. So we basically need to gather wood, which is pretty easy. It's over here. So we start gathering some wood, and we have, of course, our little helper around us. And yeah, as you can see, we have vein mine, and it's set currently to 8 blocks, but that can be expanded later with skills, because we have skills that we can gain points in. But yeah, let's just destroy the tree and we'll harvest all of the wood and we can continue. And already we have bad people around. Now I'm playing on a multiplayer server, basically hosted server, just because when I'm offline I want things to keep running. And I would like to thank Wabbanode for supplying the server. And if you guys are interested in an amazing server with amazing prices, make sure you check out the link down below with Wabbanode. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had an issue where I was testing the mod pack before and I guess my stuff wasn't resetting properly, so I had to reset it now. So now we claimed all these. So we have this quest to claim, which is the wood, and now we have, all the information about the little helper that we have, a guide me, the skills that we have, and now it wants us to make a crafting table and a stone pickaxe. But if we press K, as you can see, we have 4 points that we got from that. And I want to go down and expand our vein mining. So I want to go down here, max health, and increase vein mining. So now we have 8 extra blocks that we can vein mine. So if we come to here, and as you can see, we have 16 blocks now that we vein mine. That should help us a bit to excavate more, and we'll get a bit more. We'll get a bit more, wood before we continue with the quest. Just like this. Just like that, and the last bit of wood here and here. There we go. Now we have a lot of wood and we can run away from all these baddies. So let's make ourselves a crafting table, just like so. And of course, I think we have crafting table on a stick, which is, yep, we do. And that will go into here, and now we have a crafting table and a stick. Let me make this. So now to find to make stone, we'll need black stone. If we can find black stone around, which there's a lot, we can come to here and we can destroy the black stone to make ourselves stone tools, just like so. And we can drop this pickaxe, we don't need it anymore. Now, if you see me sometimes crouch instead of sprinting or sprinting instead of crouching, it's me getting used to hightail controls. So if I mess those up, please don't. Okay, we need to make a furnace now. Okay, there's a furnace. There we go. We have that. And now we need to harvest Geores. Now my achievements are here. I should probably reset my achievements. I don't know how. We'll look it up. But yeah, now if you look up in the sky, we have geores. We have, I think this is quartz, yeah. There's redstone up there. Now we need, which one do we need? We need copper and some type of iron or whatever. So yeah, we need to fly around and try to find a iron one and hopefully a coal one also. Alright, we found an iron geode, and when you're holding a pickaxe, if you right click, you can harvest those, but you can vein mine those, and you right click and you harvest all of that connected to the first one, just like so. You can vein mine. Now most of it is gonna fall into the void, that's okay. We're not too worried about it. But yeah, I'll just run around, collect as much iron as I possibly can, just like so. Oh, and if you crouch, you can grow the geores back. We have the crouch growing method thing. It works with a geode. Okay, so I need still to find the coal one, not just the iron. I need to find the coal one so we can smelt those. And yeah, I'll be right back. And that, I think, is a coal geore, and we have redstone near it, and we have an iron one there. So we found a coal one, which is nice. Now most of it fell into the void, that's fine. This is a small one, but it's fine. We'll do with it. Just like so. I think we harvested all of it. Yep. Is it all? Oh, there's a few more up here. And might as well just take some redstone because I think we'll need it later. Bye bye. You're not invited to the Geore party. Just like so. Okay, let me go back to the base and I'll meet you there. Okay, while the ores are smelting, I set them to smelt. The next task is to get soulstone, which we need ender slime. Now, if you look around, you'll find these end stone structures. If you dig down into them, you will find an end slime crystals, as you can see. And of course, you can harvest them. I don't know if this is, yeah, this is ready. Just like so, you can harvest those clusters to get end slime, and you can harvest the crystals themselves. Just make sure you don't harvest the budding one. Harvest the normal one, not the budding one. Keep the budding one intact so they can keep growing crystals. And if you craft those, you get ender slime, just like so. And now, to get the soulstone, what you need to do is come over to the void, just like so, and drop all your slimes, the slime crystals, and they will fall into the void, and you will see them, hopefully. Hello? Where are they? Excuse me? Oh, they spawned up here for some reason. Here we go. We got the raw soulstone, and then this needs to be smelted also. So let me get a few bit more blackstone and I'll make a bit more furnaces and we'll continue from there. Okay, now we have a bit more iron and the soulstone is being smelted. I'll take that. We got a magic skill. Now we need to make a crude scythe, and this, ignore that, I already explained it. So let's make a scythe. That will be our weapon. And let's make armor, because we'll need to be fighting now. Just like so. There's a full set of armor, and there's our scythe. And just because, let's make chests to store stuff inside. Now, you see me placing stuff up here, just because enemies are going down there. We probably need to make some type of retaining wall, so they don't, invade our space. So, with the skill point, We need mob drop extra spirits. And for the magic, we only have this for now. Okay, so time to fight. And as you can see, when we kill stuff with this scythe, you'll see in a second, you see these floating things that are coming to us? Those are spirits. We have wicked spirit, earthen spirits. Now those drop different spirits based on the mob. So different mobs drop different spirits. And yeah, we just basically need to go around and collect a bunch of spirits. Now this Draugr I think will drop the same thing. Yeah, earthen and wicked. We have this wraith, I think it will drop different type of spirit. Yeah, it dropped different type. It dropped aerial and arcane. So yeah, I just need to basically go around and collect a bunch of spirits. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys. Now, as you see me walk, you'll see me trampling over these like bone piles, and they are dropping all sorts of stuff. I'd recommend you keeping those for later stages. You'll need them, especially the paper shards. And yeah, you get all kind of junk. So I'd recommend keeping those, don't destroy those, and walk on these as much as you can while you're in the early stages. They will give you the stuff you need for progression. So yeah, don't forget the bone shards, just walk over them, get the junk, and yeah, you'll be fine. Now, I've been collecting a bit more shard or spirits, and I want to make this area safe, and I saw a really good tip that if you make, if you just put walls around these areas, basically you'll be safe. Mobs will not be able to get in because these are walls, they can jump over them, and we can start working in this area safely without worrying about mobs. Remove that, remove these. And yeah, we're just going around making walls, and of course I can fly over them, so we don't need to worry about adding gates or something. And yeah, just like so. And so. And make sure you remove any high points like these so mobs can't jump over them. Just like so. And yeah, we're basically finished. Now I'm gonna go around, remove any high points like these. I don't know if mobs can jump over them, but just in case, No more here. There aren't here. Nope. And yeah, I think we are basically safe right now to work inside, so we can bring all our stuff down here. Let me just destroy all of these. That's gonna be a lot of items. Yep. There we go. All our furnaces can go down here. Let's remove this. And yeah, let's continue. Okay, now I moved my furnaces down, I moved my chests down, and next thing on the menu, it wants us to make sand. So we need a tinkerer's hammer and we need a cutting board. Now I moved my chest down, I made a crafting chest, and I have a crafting station that can connect to the chest, so I can craft easily from it, just like so. And there we go, we have the hammer and we have the thing. And now if we get these dead corals, we have this here. If we put this in our offhand and we have the hammer in the main hand, we can right click. That would be easy. So you can spam, destruction, just like so. And now that we got sand, we need to make bottles. And you remember those glass shards that I talked about? Or the junk? We can make them into glass instead of smelting sand, and you can make them into bottles. And then when you have the bottles, you can place these exposed rune woods, just like so. And then with any axe, you can strip them. And then you right click him with a bottle and you collect the sap, runic sap. So I need to smelt some more sand into glass, and then I'll make more bottles. There we go. All the logs gave us 8 runic sap, and I made the rest into blocks, into planks. And now with what we have with the sap, we can make a spiritual infusion altar. So again, from the crafting station, we can make it easily. And then we can place that in the middle, and we can claim our quest reward. Now, from my experience playing with Malum and this mod pack, the hardest is to get is Infernal or Aqueous. So I always choose Infernal when I get the chance to. And okay, so these can go here, and these 4 pedestals can go around the altar, just like so. And we get more rewards. So I also go up here to get 8 more blocks, just like so. And that's, I think, the maximum vein mine that we can get. Okay, so we have the altar. Next thing is to make Soulstained steel, which, if you can see, it requires an iron ingot, 3 wicked, 1 earthen, 1 arcane, and 4 processed soulstone. Now, if you want to save this recipe, you can just click A here, and it just takes you to the normal crafting recipe. You come to here and you hit the bookmark, and if you can see now, if you hover over it and press shift, now you can see the exact recipe. So we need iron, and we need the wicked, we need the earthen, and we need the arcane. Now the arcane is the most rare in this world, because you either need to kill endermen or you need to kill those whatever they're called, the wraith things. So you put on the right, everything on the right is you put on the pedestal. Everything on the left you put inside the altar. So on the right we need processed soulstone. All the left, which is the spirits, goes inside here, and of course the iron goes as a catalyst inside. And as you can see, it will start crafting. Now it will start taking the processed material into there, just like so, and it will spit out a Soulstained steel ingot. And of course the quest reward will give you a bit more. We got 8 from that, which is amazing. And of course we don't have a lot of arcane spirits, so it's not gonna craft a lot, but I'm gonna go around and kill those wraiths, and I'll probably try and kill endermen while flying. So just like so, it finished. We got 14 total Soulstained ingots. Now I'm probably gonna go around. See, he's not getting in. Yeah, you see, endermen and these wraiths, they both drop arcane essence. So let me kill both of them, just so I can get the arcane essence. Oh. Where are you? Come on. Stop running. Stop running! Just like so. Oh, ender pearl. That's always a good bonus. As you can see, we got arcane spirits. I'll put them there just so it continues crafting. But yeah, I'll collect more and I'll craft more Soulstained ingots. Okay, I farmed a bit of arcane spirits. I had to restock this, and I ended up with 28. I feel like that's a good start for now. And yeah, that's all the spirit that I have left. So now, to continue with our questing, we need to upgrade our pickaxe to a Soulstained steel pickaxe, which is equivalent to a diamond pickaxe, if you guys didn't know. And we need to farm obsidian. Also, we have the option to upgrade our scythe, and we'll probably do this to upgrade and give ourselves more armor. So we bookmark this, we'll bookmark that, and I'll work on crafting those soon. But first we need to go and get obsidian. Now, to get obsidian, if you find yourself into this, we need to make a nature compass and we need to find crystal peaks biome. So, nature compass requires a compass, just like so, and 4 saplings, which I put into this chest, just like so. And then we need to find crystal peaks biome. There we go. And we can start search. And we have 900 blocks that way. So let me go that way and I'll kill these when I see them because we need a lot of arcane spirits. And yeah, I'll meet you there. Oh, there's 2 more here. And there's an enderman down here. Oh, well, he's gone. These wolves, their hitbox are so weird and they have massive reach, so be careful from them. So yeah, let me go that way and I'll see you at the Crystal Peaks. It says I'm at the Crystal Peaks, but I don't see land. Don't see anything around me. Except this. So let's continue that way and see if we can find obsidian. It doesn't look like it. Now, that could happen. It's probably because I'm on a server. It could happen. It leads me to somewhere else. So I'm gonna run around and see if I can find an obsidian biome. Oh, we don't have to be right back. Here we go. Here it is. So this is what it looks like. And you have tons of obsidian on the ground and tons of amethyst. So if it happens to you on a server, just make sure you run around near that area and I'm pretty sure you'll find what you're looking for. But yeah, I'm gonna farm a bit of more obsidian and maybe take some amethyst and I'll be going home. Okay, I'm home. I came back with a bit obsidian and now we can claim this. And now it wants us to make an energy condenser. So it will require rose quartz and it will require an alchemical chest, which requires a chest with medium covalence dust, which is easy enough, and a low covalence dust, which requires 1 coal or 1 of these coal shards, just like so. And now we need a chest. Any chest will do, just like so, and then we can craft it. There we go, energy condenser. And this is our start to EMC farming. It will give us glowstone dust, which we can start using. Now, before that, we need to make a relay before we do this, just like so. So if you guys don't know how this works, you place a condenser, you place a relay attached to it, and then you placed a collector. Now the energy collector will collect energy and it will put it inside the relay. As you can see, the relay is consuming or accumulating energy or EMC, and then it will use it inside the chest. Now this glowstone dust have 384 EMC, and if you put it up there, just like in this slot up here, it will set it as a filter, and as you can see, it will start generating energy and it will generate glowstone dust just from this. So it will be like free items out of thin air. And as you can see, it will reach 384 and it will make 1 glowstone dust, just like so, and it resets. So we'll leave this to accumulate overnight or over the episodes. And I feel like this is a good wrapping up point. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this type of series, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you want me to continue with the series. And if you guys like Minecraft. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.